The best VR headsets for 2023. You made the right decision to wait for virtual reality VR devices to reach a more developed state. Since the Oculus Rift and HTC Vive were first released 6 years ago, there has been a significant advancement in the technology behind headsets. The Meta Quest 2 has been on the market for the past 2 years, and in that time it has established itself as a highly capable portable VR experience. The greatest virtual reality headsets are as follows. Number 6. Meta Quest 2. One might argue that the Oculus Rift was the first major name in the current VR wave because it was the first virtual reality headset that was even somewhat affordable. Even though Facebook acquired Oculus and has been gradually transitioning away from using that moniker in favor of Meta for both its virtual reality platform and the overall company, Oculus's roots go deep. A standalone virtual reality headset that costs $400 and was once known as the Oculus Quest 2 is called the Meta Quest 2. Due to the recent increase in price by Meta of $100, we cannot give it the same level of endorsement as we did when it cost $300. However, it is still affordable when compared to other VR platforms, and it does not require any additional hardware to be installed or cables to be extended from the headset. It runs compelling virtual reality experiences thanks to its mobile components, more specifically the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 chipset, which is sufficient for this purpose. In addition to this, it possesses a very extensive library of these encounters, guaranteeing that you will come across something entertaining. If you purchase the appropriate device, you will be able to use your Quest 2 as a tethered headset and have a powerful PC. The Quest may second be connected to your computer using the $79 link cable, which is a 5-meter USB-C wire. This allows you to utilize the Quest 2 in the same manner as the Rift S while playing virtual reality games that are designed specifically for the PC, such as Half-Life: Alyx. Number 5. Meta Quest Pro. We are big fans of the Meta Quest 2 since it delivers a superb virtual reality experience without the use of any cords. The fact that it's not overly pricey is a plus, but the hardware inside of it is starting to show its age. The Meta Quest Pro addresses the second argument but does so at the expense of the actual implementation of the former. The display is superior, the controllers are superior, the processor is superior, and it has an eye and facial tracking capabilities. The fact that it costs more than 3 times as much as the Quest 2 is the reason why the Pro component of the name is included. This is for professionals who need a capable VR headset for collaboration and processing, heavy work, as well as for enthusiasts who want to play with eye and face tracking and a more powerful processor than the Quest 2, before Meta releases the Quest 3, which has been teased for release in the following year. Number 4. PlayStation VR from Sony. The PlayStation VR has seen better days. Even if it was released in 2016 for the PlayStation 4 and employs motion controllers that were introduced in 2010, this does not mean that it is not an option that you should take into consideration if you possess either a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 5. After all, it does not require any additional hardware if you already own one of those consoles, although if you want to use it with your PS5, you will need to obtain a free adapter from Sony for the essential PlayStation camera for it to work properly. Sony was a major financial backer of the project, and the company has already accumulated a sizable library of PSVR games, some of which include Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, Five Nights at Freddy's, Help Wanted, Moss, and Res Infinite. The DualShock 4 or DualSense controllers can be used to play a wide variety of games that do not require motion controls. However, you should be aware that the aforementioned PlayStation Move controllers, which are 12 years old, might not be included with PSVR bundles if you want two-handed motion controls. If this is something you desire, make sure to verify the product descriptions before making a purchase. Number 3. Valve Index VR Kit. The PC, tethered virtual reality headgear developed by Valve is expensive, and on paper, it doesn't differentiate itself from the competitors all that much. However, the headset is only one component of the virtual reality experience, and the Valve Index shines as a result of the other key component, which is the controllers. They are groundbreaking in that they can detect individual finger movements and make games that take advantage of the functionality, significantly more immersive than they would be with the normal trigger grips that are seen on other controllers. It is incredible to watch your fingers move around when you play Half-Life, Alyx. Even if the headset itself is not particularly impressive, it nonetheless provides graphics that are clear and smooth and has a high refresh rate. Because the system interfaces with Valve's Steam Store through SteamVR, there is an extremely extensive library of virtual reality games, even if only a tiny proportion of developers are likely to bother with finger compatibility. Number 2. HTC Vive Pro 2. With a resolution of 448 by 448 pixels for each eye, this high-end semi-professional virtual reality headset offers the finest picture currently on the market. It is designed for both enthusiasts and pros. It has some of the most impressive images we've encountered in virtual reality to this day, but comes at a steep price. The price of the headgear on its own is $799. This does not include the cost of the base stations or controllers, but on the bright side, you can use the Valve Index controllers with it. It is compatible with SteamVR, just like the Oculus Quest 2, and it comes with its virtual reality VR software store called Viveport. Instead of making software purchases on an a la carte basis, the retailer makes available the pay-monthly membership service known as Viveport Infinity, opens in a new window, which gives users unrestricted access to VR experiences. That is an excellent perk in addition to SteamVR. The combo of the Vive Pro 2 and Valve Index controllers is the one to go for if you are looking for the best virtual reality experience that is currently available but doesn't want to dive into pro-level extremes. You will be able to take advantage of the headset's power, but it will cost you at least $1,300, and you will need a powerful computer to do so. On the other side, the visuals and controls will be excellent. Number 1. HP Reverb G2. The Windows mixed reality platform from Microsoft has been losing ground for some time now because HTC and Valve both offer significantly larger VR games and software libraries. As a direct consequence of this, the original WMR-only version of HP Reverb has been transformed into the SteamVR-compatible HP Reverb G2. It is more expensive than the Oculus Quest 2, but it is less expensive overall and easier to set up than the Valve Index when it comes to providing a tethered-only virtual reality experience. In addition to this, it offers a high resolution for the price, with a resolution of 160 by 160 for each eye. This happy medium is appealing if you want to experiment with PC tethered virtual reality gaming without having to pay a significant amount of money. As a result of its utilization of camera-based tracking, there is no requirement to set up base stations, as is the case with the Index and the Vive Pro 2. If you want to have a clear VR experience on your computer, you should give this one a try if it's on sale. The Oculus/Meta Quest 2 is a superior choice overall because it is available for a lower price and can also be used with a computer. But the Reverb G2 provides a picture that is marginally crisper. Here is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Post your feedback in our comments section below and subscribe to our YouTube channel.